Hi, Aaron. I wanted to respond to some of the comments that you made. I'll start with the last one first with regard to the suggestion for a rubric for the capstone. I've made note of this, and I think it's a very good idea, so let me see what I can come up with. I think that's a very sound practice, and normally this would be the sort of thing that would be in place before we launched the course. So your suggestion along the way is a good one, and I'm glad you did. I'm really interested in Google Wave, and one of the things that I've seen lately in terms of the questions in the technology community is what will the operating system Chrome collect in terms of personal information and data, and what are the implications for privacy? This is kind of an important question to be asked because, of course, everything that we do out there on the web is documented in some way. In some fashion, whether it be sort of an internal or external process or a third party that's sort of attached a cookie to what it is that you're doing. The implications are important, and I'll be interested to see. Other than that, I think Google Wave is going to be a very, very good tool. The only hole that I see or problem is sort of has been seen with regard to cloud computing and outages when we've had Gmail down. Or whatever the case is. If you have an enterprise that's relying upon something that's in the cloud and the cloud goes down, what sort of alternatives do you have? And we, of course, experienced these business continuity issues the other day when the Bowling Green State University infrastructure was damaged for whatever reason. I still haven't gotten a real good answer as to what the problem was. The bottom line was the blame was being passed to the third-party provider, which is fine. You know, their SLAs go down, and the implications based upon what those SLAs are, the service level agreements, come into play. But for the user, it tends to be quite crippling. I know I was very frustrated because Tuesday should have been an enormous work day for me, and I couldn't get into anything. My email was sporadic, and then I couldn't respond to people, and then a lot of my emails were delayed. So having a plan B, if you will, in terms of alternate working arrangements when you have something in the cloud probably is a good business continuity component. Because you're in Lean, I thought I'd mention this. I just came back from a conference, and one of the things that I'm noticing that's happening to the concept of Lean is that it's being bastardized to the extent that it means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. And of course, when you look up the concept of something being bastardized, what it means is just so many iterations and so many ways of construing what the meaning is, to the extent that it might become unrecognizable from the original concept. I would cite green as this same sort of thing. So sometime it'd be interesting to hear whether or not you have encountered some of this in your work with Lean. Other than that, very good recap. Thanks for your time, and if you need anything, please don't hesitate to contact me, and I look forward to finishing out the semester.